Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Three Houses, where last episode we brought to an end chapter 18 as the king's triumphant return happened. We retook the capital of Fódlan, and now, facing his people, Dimitri gets to understand what being a king is all about. Now with resources, supplies, manpower, we can actually fight a war against Edelgard. However, we've got ourselves a message from those in the east. So let's continue on from the save screen and find out what's happening next. Ooh, where's the story going to take us now? The Golden Deer's Plea.
Azure Moon. Garland Moon. The Golden Deer's Plea.
Sorry, narrator.
The Kingdom Army has reclaimed the Kingdom capital and plans to immediately begin restoring the country and its forces. But an unexpected request arrives from Claude, leader of the Leicester Alliance. Dimitri promptly responds to the request for aid, and he rushes to prepare the Kingdom's forces.
Ooh, I forgot there's a narrator. No, I didn't. I just saw the words and I read them straight away. And obviously my words are weird because everyone's having an exception with me saying retook the capital or whatever I said. Oops, sorry, was I not grammatically correct? Well, we've got to hear the Golden Deer's Plea, you know. We've got to find out what it is. As long as it's loading screen. Come on. It's like I'm trying to coax it forward with my little character. Come this way. You've been stuck on 2 for a while. Oh. I'm still slow. Come on. Oh, there we go. Oh, 3 more teaching days. Paralogue?
We have received a request for aid from the Alliance. They are being invaded by the Empire. We have only just taken back Fódlan, and yet I am already asking all of you to move out once more. Please accept my apologies for that.
That's no problem at all. More importantly, how is the Alliance faring?
House Regan has rallied the Alliance Lords. They are facing the enemy with all the strength they can muster. But we do not know how far that will get them. It seems the enemy's relentless attacks have forced them into a tough situation. Their defeat at Gronder severely weakened the Alliance. I imagine the Empire now intends to destroy them before they can recover.
To think they'd watch us chase their soldiers out of the Kingdom capital, then immediately go invade the Alliance. Their general is Lord Volkard von Arundel. He serves as regent to the Emperor. He has presumably taken command after the Emperor was wounded in Gronder.
He is known for his shrewdness and excels not only in domestic affairs, but tactics as well. He is not an opponent we should take lightly. Lord Arundel.
Are you concerned?
I always suspected that Lord Arundel was behind the tragedy 9 years ago. The timing of his departure from the Kingdom, the fact that he abruptly stopped making donations. Too many factors made him suspect. If Lord Arundel conspired with Cornelia, then what Kronya and the others said 5 years ago? Well, never mind that for now. The Alliance needs our help. What are your thoughts?
If we turn our back on the Alliance and then Deirdre falls, it will undoubtedly make our situation difficult further down the road. We would have enemies in 2 directions, in the Alliance to the northeast, and in the Empire to the south.
That is true. In that scenario, we would not be able to safely march our soldiers to Enbar.
I am terribly worried about Lady Rhea, but I believe we must save the Alliance first. Oh, maybe if we do this, the Alliance will help us out in return. We could ask them to help us attack the Empire. You know, a sneak attack or something.
Annie, when did you become so devious?
What would your mother think?
What? It wasn't that devious.
What do you think, Professor?
Well, they're smart. But I support whatever Dimitri decides because he's a good boy and he's deciding that anyway.
We must go to Deirdre. I will admit that there is something to be gained for us as well, for when we eventually march south. But far more importantly, they need us. We cannot turn our backs on them. We will arrange to head out at once. Prepare yourselves, everyone.
Head out at once? You mean like in 30 days? We know how this works. We've got some teaching to do. We've got some birthdays to have. And we got this green thing to check out. It's Sylvain's birthday. Let's host a tea party. Echo chambering Dimitri. You have to disagree with him. Well, he was gonna say the right thing anyway, and he's the king now, so I have to let him grow. That's how it is. I have to let him establish his dominance, rather than let him, like, you know, follow my coattails a little bit. What do you like, Mint?
Hey, sorry for the wait, Professor.
No problem. Didn't have to wear armor. I'm not gonna stab you.
Thank you so much.
Or am I?
Ah, delicious.
Right then, let's chat.
Yeah.
Methods for growing taller, monastery rules, and overcoming weaknesses. Sylvain, this is obviously not going to be the correct option, but I'm still going to choose it because it just seems like the most random conversation thing we've seen so far.
Really?
I've not seen that one so far. I know that was the wrong answer and I still chose it. Just in case off chance. Gifts you'd like to receive: the Opera of the Last Battle.
Yeah.
Of course you'd like gifts. Big fails. You got worried for me. Past labs, the ideal professor. What? I thought you liked me, because I'm lady. I thought you would say something like, well, you know. He just doesn't look very happy at all. I like the upset face.
Thank you for the treat, Professor. I'd like to do this again sometime.
No problem. That face was worth it, actually. It was just sitting across it. It's miserable. Yes. I'm in the swing of things. I was like, where are the options to talk about girls? Dating. Where are they? Oh well. That's why I thought Ideal Professor might work for him. I don't know. Alright, what's in the marketplace today? I'm just wondering if there's any extra... Oh. There's no seals. Not that I think we need them anymore, but still. Like, the only person we're still trying to improve and get mastery for at this point is trying to change Ash to a bow knight, isn't it? That's the one thing we're trying to do. Let's replenish. And go exploring. Yeah, it's the conversation sheet. So what kind of girls have you stalked this week with Sylvain, isn't it? It's an awkward conversation no matter what, right? I don't know. Birdie's door's open. No, it's not. That's why. Birdie's not in a room. That's further down. I just think it's the third one down, but it's not. Birdie's is the fourth one down. I'm just a fool.
The very same night we liberated the capital, a messenger arrived from Deirdre. Claude must have predicted that we'd retake it.
It could have been a coincidence. No, definitely. He knew we're the best. We smashed him on Gronda Field, after all.
Claude's a hard person to read. It's obvious not much escapes his eye, though. Kind of unsettling, honestly.
I mean, surely you'd place your bets on the one that won that whole big skirmish. Especially when there's none of the other participants on the field.
So war finally comes to the Alliance territories. I don't mean that there's never been fighting on Alliance soil, of course. There have been countless skirmishes between neighboring lords, as well as conflicts with Almyra. But this is an invasion by an army of the Empire. It's a whole different animal. I don't want to see my family get dragged into this. I hope we can drive back the Empire.
We'll do our best to. You know, I still need supports with at this point in time. Well, I could buy a whole load of new goodies, so I can try to boost them up, but I think they do require quite a lot of care and attention to get us to that point.
Claude. Which one was he again? Oh, right. Yeah, of course I remember him. It's just, I can't picture his face. don't remember what he looks like. I'm not sure if I ever knew.
Okay. I mean, it's not like you left the room much to see his face anyway, but that still seems like a weird diss.
Whoa!
Wow, I can run. Yeah, it's great. I would like to do some gardening. I've got to harvest my root vegetable seeds for the future as I get an ambrosia. Defense by 1. I've got cabbage, got no fruit, so we've got some more of them. Great. Just in case, you know. I probably shouldn't plant anything else until... Oh, was there any quest, actually?
Maybe.
Maybe. Should probably check my house for that. My house, my room, whatever. Damn, sometimes these characters are really good at this stuff. Oh, we definitely got more supports opened up. So Felix support with Satef has now been born. That's interesting. Ingrid and Satef is now up to a CB. A BB. Satef and Bernadetta is now at a C. It's basically Satef with everyone because we had him on the field as a fee last time, by the look of it then. So it's the Satef show it's about to be. Nope. Something else outside my room there. Some insect larvae, which I have too many of. This is my room. I only came to Linhart's room. How did I transport here? I went to transport to the board. Let's see.
Hi.
Hi. Supply run, okay. Carrot and tutata. Oh, it's that fish we always have a ton of. An owl just landed in my room. Just took the option when I opened the door to just... I guess I got an owl perch. Please don't poo. That's all I wish. Where is Gilbert? Maybe we should start with him then and get the supply run done. I think I've got enough stuff for it. Okay.
What do you think?
I don't know. What do you think?
What do you think? Remember the Death Knight who stabbed me 5 years ago? Of course you do. How could you forget?
Mercedes' brother.
Well, it turns out he's a general in the Imperial Army, claiming victories on dozens of battlefields. But it looks like he's not at Deirdre. Like every man in my life, he's run away from me. And he better run. One day I'm gonna find that guy and pay him back for what he did to me.
Okay, we've known that he's a general in their army for quite a while, considering we could put 2 and 2 together in that sense. But whatever. You're just catching up on the information. Maybe that information was hid from her for the purpose of the fact that she'd go on a murderous rampage. I don't know. All these men legging it away from me? Oh, what are you doing up here, Felix?
My uncle gave me some of my father's belongings. Weapons, books. But there was something else that my old man really wanted to pass down. He wanted me to inherit his mission, ensuring that Dimitri ascends the throne. Or so I believe.
Interesting. So were you taking it?
My uncle gave me... But
I can't get the next line on it. I mean, you up for having him as leader? I mean, you seem better together now, after all.
What do you think?
That's a big ask. Gilbert!
Speaking of which, with the capital recaptured, I desire to call him Your Majesty rather than Your Highness. He would refuse my desire, rightfully pointing out that he has not as yet been crowned. However, the day this war is ended and the Church has placed the crown upon his head, then he will truly be our king, and I will call him Your Majesty at last. I must go hear the reports from our spies. There is something worrying me, and... No, it can wait. I shall tell you more when our information is more concrete.
Alright, we have our quest. More resources must be secured.
Thank you very much.
And we've delivered them. I like the renown. Give me more renown. I don't know how far I'll get progress-wise on these statues at this rate. Well, that job is done. There's a lot of people in here. Steph and Flame.
You plan to aid Claude, do you not? Huh, I think that is absolutely marvelous. Being opposing forces at the Battle of Gronder was ill-fated. It hurt to side against him. I am happy that things have taken a brighter turn now.
I thought there was a chance that Cornelia had captured Lady Rhea, but it seems that is not the case. Our next foe, Lord Arundel, was once a pious adherent to the Seros Creed. His contributions to the church stopped quite abruptly some time ago. I think it is likely the man knows something.
Okay then. Well, I need to gift you some stuff in the future so I can get my support up with you. Well, let's continue our usual talking run. Cyril's on the end there. I was about to say, Hanuman, you're in here, but you're not in the normal corner.
Cornelia Arnhem. That's a familiar name, yes. She once studied in the Empire. My understanding is, shortly after I left the Empire, she did as well. Unlike myself, Cornelia traveled to the kingdom. Apparently, she halted a plague and was rewarded with a quite powerful appointment. That such an outstanding researcher should fall to such depravity. Sickening, Professor, and quite sad.
The problem is that might be a machination itself, like poison the populace, solve the problem, get standing and belovedness.
Even if we do enter Alliance territory, we're not gonna find Lady Rhea there. I wish we could leave Claude be and go attack the Empire. I suppose if we can't beat the Empire forces here, then we can't get into the Empire lands, can we? I guess that just means it's hard work time, huh, Professor?
I mean, the other side of looking at it as well is, again, you want to get there. There's this detachment that is now split off that we can now rout and destroy. Like, that's, if we deal with them, that's, again, just a lot less people on the ground when we actually do finally invade. Not just like the Alliance side of things and all that, and making sure that the Golden Deer's nation, the Gloucestershire, doesn't come after us.
Traveling to the Empire, to the Kingdom, and then off to Alliance territory? Everyone certainly is busy. Perhaps it's not a bad thing now that I think about it.
Yes, very busy.
If we were only busy, then I think I would be fine. I'd be able to take a nap for one. But if I napped now, I suspect that soon enough I'd find myself busy dying.
Chat's labeling. You're needling me as like Hanuman's the only person I can properly bond with over tea. Maybe there's some similarities there, I don't know. At this point, I'd be like tactics-wise, just if I could find a detachment out of place from the main army, man, I'd be like all over that. Again, it's the creed of kill them all that will still keep burning in our heart, our Fire Emblem hearts, right?
It seems Dimitri has become downright charitable. But I believe he is operating under a serious misapprehension. It may appear as if Claude is appealing to Dimitri for aid, but that is not what is happening here.
Wow, that's a lot of things. Another one of Claude's tricks, did he not actually ask for help? Is there another interpretation? Let's ask Lorenz to explain.
Yes, a fine example of how snap decisions based on mere appearances can lead to gross misunderstanding. Claude has asked for reinforcements from here because he knows that I am here. Simply put, he is not throwing himself on Dimitri's mercy, he is throwing himself on mine. I suppose there is nothing else for it, is there? We cannot turn our backs on those in need. Let us grant him the aid he requires.
Yes. It's all about you, Lawrence. Believe. You are the protagonist now. Sure.
Hello there.
Then you better not throw yourself on Dimitri's mercy. Mercedes isn't like that.
Using the Great Bridge of Murden as a base, we'll spread out and cover as much ground as possible in our search for her grace. Judging by the information we've gathered, the most suspicious location is definitely the Imperial capital, the Hrim territory, whose leader is a mere puppet, and the Ire territory, whose leader was deposed and disappeared. The Empire has a lot of places with suspicious happenings. It's certainly worth investigating, but it won't do to take too much time in relieving the Alliance army. Please, hurry.
She's in the capital. We know that by now.
So House Regan has regained its influence in the Alliance and is gathering forces. Claude always was somewhat inscrutable. It's strange somehow to hear talk of his brilliance as the leader of the Alliance.
The pro-imperialist lords who have let the Empire in have their hands tied. Houses Ardelia and Gloucester are exposed and likely caught off guard. That must mean that Claude's allies are...
Duke Goneril, Margrave Edmund, Count Daphnel. I've no clue!
Margrave Edmund does not commit troops as easily as he commits funds, so that's doubtful. Whatever the situation, Claude's military strength is lacking, and what's more, they suffered casualties at Gronder Field. I don't know how long the Alliance forces will be able to hold out against the Empire. We've got to move quickly, or we may be too late.
I mean, I read the stuff, but do you really think it's stuck? Do you really think it's committed to memory? I failed the test. I got a big F.
So, listen.
Judith!
I heard that Deirdre is under attack. I hope Judith is all right. She may be the hero of Daphnel, but facing the might of the Empire? I wish there was something more I could do. But I can only pray and hope.
Who's Judith? Have I met a Judith?
Professorial. Dimitri is going to Claude's aid. How great is that? It's like we've gone back to how things were 5 years ago. It's so nice. Just imagine if 80 was there too. I suppose you can't ever really go back to the way things were in the past.
Dorothea's been in quite a slump, really, since all of this started taking place, since 30's death and all that.
Need something?
Right, we're at 1,100 points, which means I can buy brawling skills, because why not?
This one?
We've now evened out all the statues into silver forms.
You're all set.
Oh, golden, sorry. Golden. Now, the next one we get gives us experience up. Oh, should I go for this one? Defense and res max plus 5, whatever that is. Increases maximum defensive resistance by 5. What does that mean? But all the same, you know I love defense. Mag and dex, strength and speed, luck and charm. I'm guessing most people do the Kathleen statue last-ish. I mean, strength and speed is a pretty damn good one. As well. I mean, that's mine, but I bet most people, if there was a poll of it, or if they released a data, most people probably did Saint Keyhole statue. I don't know.
Soon.
I wouldn't know. No, okay. She said no. We know it's not true. One note. So, once as a boy I struck my father. Now I think back on it, he must have been upset at the time. I wish I could go back and apologise to him. What's up, Felix? Well, I don't think any of these options are good. I'll just say that's just how life is sometimes. Okay, yeah, he's satisfied with the response. I was thinking, there's never too late. He's dead, game. That would be, like, incredibly insensitive for me to say. Yikes.
You know.
Right, Catherine and Eloise hanging out.
I was getting excited for our big Empire showdown. I spent so much time mentally preparing. Then we shifted focus to Deirdre. I hadn't been expecting that. But, as a knight who's sworn to serve the goddess, I cannot turn a blind ear to those who seek my aid.
Blind ear, you say?
We're still searching for Lady Rhea. No news on that, I'm afraid. Lord Arundel, the Emperor's uncle, is the regent of the Empire. If we crush them at Deirdre, maybe we'll capture him and wring some clues out of him.
You could go and apologise to the grave, yes.
Well.
You are correct in that one.
Maybe.
Alright, Leonie's over here.
What do you think? Guess this doesn't end with liberating the kingdom capital. Deirdre is next. That prince really works his people hard, doesn't he? Or should I be calling him a king now? Whatever the title is, he'll always be Dimitri to me.
Yes, she's back to good boy at the very least. What do we call...
No.
Like... Dimitri during the period... Dimitri Gloom form. I don't know. Well, someone's got Mercedes dressed up as a something knight. I don't know necessarily what that armor is. Interesting.
Hello.
Riel has a Master Seal. I think I might actually just purchase that. Leaves me with 38k left, I think. Those are her PJs. Oh, yeah! Holy Night, yeah, that would make sense. Right, those are her pajamas, you're right. Everyone's pajamas. And Bernadette also has a Master Seal from Don Piano. And Rufus has some with steel. Let's go find them, shall I? Oh, yeah. Wonder how Arnett has been doing with the Fódlandi this week. If I could sell, like, if I get, like, I got 18k last time, didn't I? 80k again. Do you always get, like, double what you put in? Right, we've taken chickpeas as well. Great. And Reason has been improved. She's already an A+. But now I'm even more rich. Do I have any more Fódlandis to send out? I do wonder. Oh, I should catch myself another Fódlandi before sending. The fact that that's been getting me like 18k each week is unreal. Sells for 2k, has been for 18k. That traveller who was selling it for 9k, whoever was actually selling it, I can't remember who it was. You gave me the best plan. Basically, you catch a Fódlandi and then you never have money troubles ever again. Seems like the way things work. Okay, the presents were nearby. In this corner, Don Piano has been found. We failed last time, didn't I? Ooh.
Hi.
Hi.
What about... Hello there.
Well, I don't think there's anyone yet up there. There's actually someone at the top. Luckily, I just saw that before I went down that way. Did I just walk past the person? I did, didn't I? Well, Marianne, you're a master of subterfuge. I walked straight past you. So this person's in here. Davila Lufas is found. Cyril. That still leaves me quite a way away, so I've not very efficiently pathed myself from here to there.
Let's see.
This one looks like it's up top. It actually is eating their time away. Wait, what? It's right there! God, that was right on the edge of the circle, wasn't it? Hi, insect larva for 2 gold is sold, times 2. I'm rich beyond my wildest dreams. Selling a fish I catch every so often.
Didn't they used to call Claude the Master Tactician? I want a nickname too. Maybe I'll get one if I can rescue him at Deirdre. I'll come up with a plan that's even better than his and earn a nickname for sure.
We'll call you Caspar, nearly as short as the goddess. That's your nickname. You can say, Caspar, as tall as a goddess.
I'm glad Dimitri and Claude don't have to fight one another. I am the daughter of an Alliance Lord, though, so I suppose that goes without saying. Having to fight with your former classmates is just so terribly sad.
Marianne, apart from Claude himself, there is literally no one that fits that description. All of your classmates are here.
What do you think?
It is all good.
The Alliance leader is too demanding and the prince is too soft-hearted, don't you think? They spilled much of each other's blood at Gronder. I lost a lot of friends to the Alliance. Sorry, I shouldn't complain. I know this is tactically sound. Everyone seems on board with it, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't have any misgivings.
Makes a lot of sense. That soldier is good with the display of feelings there.
If you travel east from the Alliance and cross Fódlan's throat, you enter the land of Almyra. House Goneril's territory touches the eastern border of the Alliance. They also have Lord Holst, the most valiant warrior in the Alliance. Tasked with keeping watch over the Almiran's movements, he rarely leaves Goneril territory.
I should have gone with House Goneril there, obviously. Being Hilda's house and all. But how am I supposed to remember this stuff?
Deirdre, the aquatic capital. I've heard it's a magnificent city, you know? If we're going, I wish it wasn't to wage war. It'd be more fun to visit with a cute girl on my arm.
Maybe once the war is over.
Yeah? Maybe you and me? That'd be a good reason to survive the war.
I've got to keep them all pepped up, right? Like I say, we could march in there together, that'd be fine. But then the killing starts.
Right.
Right. Now, Dimitri and Dadu, the best hanging outers.
Lord Rodrigue Fraldarius has passed on. Margrave Gautier has assumed his position and is now gathering the lords of the Eastern Territories. House Gautier is equal in prestige to House Fraldarius. Sylvain is a Gautier. These lords are reorganizing the Fargus army and eradicating any remaining factions that claim allegiance to the Empire. Of course, His Highness is being kept apprised with regular reports, but it falls to me to monitor him and ensure he does not try to take on too much. I would ask you to do the same. If you take your eyes off that man, even for a moment, he is liable to do something rash.
I wish I talked to all these people before I went up the higher floors, because I'd have got that question right, I'm sure.
It was over 20 years ago. There was an illness raging across Ferdiad, while people were dying left and right. It was Cornelia who saved the kingdom from that dreadful illness.
It seems like this is the inn, isn't it, really?
No, I hear she was originally an imperial scholar. She was in the kingdom by my father's invitation. People praised Cornelia as a saint for ending the epidemic. But there came a day when she completely changed. Her behavior, mannerisms, likes, dislikes, everything. Despite all that, Father still appointed her to a high post. After all, she had saved the kingdom from ruin by that disease. But above all, my stepmother trusted her. That's why what that woman said is... Never mind.
Okay, so maybe it wasn't the inn. She got replaced? Was her identity assumed? Because that's what it sounded like now.
Hey!
If everything changed about the person, like personality-wise, etc., that just sounds like someone else has been put there.
It'll take a little while yet for the capital to be restored to its former glory.
Onwards!
But it's not dead
yet.
Doesn't matter how many times you put the people of Ferdiad down. They'll get right back up again. Just you watch. Before long, things will be back to how they were.
Thank you very much, there, Judicious, for the 27 months. And birthday's not just yet. Actually, when I think about it... No, this episode doesn't come out on my birthday. The day after.
I went to visit my adoptive father at his home in the capital. He used to grovel at Cornelia's feet when the city was under her control. But after it was liberated, he started courting the kingdom instead.
That's despicable.
Absolutely. He's hopeless. I suppose when you're a merchant, that's all you know. No matter what becomes of the world, it'll always be plagued by people like him.
Yep. Knows the profit from war.
Deirdre, huh? I've always wanted to go there. In Fargus, most of the towns are pretty much glorified fortresses. So, to hear about a place called the Aquatic Capital, it just sounds so elegant. When the war's over, I hope I can visit with everyone there.
Alright, not many more people to speak to at this point in time. I'll leave Raphael, who's currently, of course, next to the food station, because why wouldn't he be? Oh, can't forget this. Maybe something good here? I don't know. Morphis Plum. Seemed pretty good, actually. It was high on the rarity list. Oh, and I can now plant anything I want, because we've already done our supply run. Getting a lot of 5-star stuff there. And then a vulnerary. Cinnamon blend. Anything else? Morphous Plum and Albinian Moose, aren't they quite, like, good stuff to get? Raphael's not there!
We're gonna go help Claude? I haven't seen him in forever. Wonder how he's been. I chose this side because I believe in you, Professor. But it's not like I got anything against Claude.
Well, were you close?
Of course! Claude was the kind of person who would be instantly friends with anyone. I got no clue what'll happen to the Alliance, but I sure hope Claude doesn't die.
I trust those people that can be instantly friends with anyone, kind of weird. Yeah. But I guess that really fits Claude. I feel that way about it.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Deirdre is known as the aquatic capital. It's a beautiful town with streets that seem to float on the water and an impressive harbor. In times of peace, it would be a wonderful place for a holiday. Anyway, best of luck in the next battle.
Yes, maybe I can go on a holiday. It does seem like I'm just going to be then funneled, but it's a city anyway, so of course I'm going to be funneled into streets. Our flyers are going to go to work again, quite obviously, whenever we get wherever we're getting. But you never know how many archers there might be around the place.
We took Ferdiad back, but I never found the time to go shopping there. When the war's over and the city is revitalized, I'd like to visit again. Will you come with me, Professor?
Alright, if we can shush this dog. It's alright, that'll get bonus rep with Hilda.
Really? Oh, I'm so glad. Although, I suppose we have bigger things on our plate, like Claude. He's in big trouble. I bet my family is too. We have to help them, Professor. I know we can't lose with you on our side.
Alright, well, shush, doggo. I'll take this Caledonian crayfish that you've left around. A dog not just randomly taking food?
We can't actually join you on the battlefield, but rest assured that we're there in spirit. We're doing everything we can to support the army, so give it your all out there.
I don't know why, but looking at that character model, he looks like he really needs some sleep.
Hey there.
He badly needs some sleep there, man. Yeah, I guess I should repair a little bit here.
Is this it? There you go.
Iron Lance took a bit of a bashing. My Iron Sword is fine. Your Iron Axe has taken a bashing.
Is this it? There you go.
We've got enough money that we could just spend it away. Especially with that. We've got 56k. Actually, it's 14 away from 57k. So, monetarily, I know you can't see it because it's under my stupid gormless face. But we're doing quite well for it, so cannot complain. Anyone else need a repair? Or a forge? You got another woe down, haven't you? You got brave sword on, yeah. Oh, yep, you need a repair. After all, you did just...
There you go.
You did just more or less solo that last map. We could have just sent you at the middle and got you to kill her, like, straight away. It'd been really easy. But I'm not really into that. I don't know. Are you into that kind of, like, speedrunning, kind of, like, get up there and kill him kind of thing for Fire Emblem? Do you want to just end the map as soon as possible? Or do you just want to, like, actually fight and get stuff? What? I do, yeah. You just want to visit Deirdre? Well, you can come with us if you want. I'm not sure it'll go great for you, but... Alright, anything you're selling? Master Seal again. Black Pearl for the charm, too.
Is that the one?
I'll buy it, because
Thanks
why
a
not?
bunch.
Shall I buy another Master Seal? I don't think
Come
so.
back soon.
I'm good.
Hello.
Hello. Burfruit, Ogma Wolverine. You can even buy Tutatetes. I'm just gonna buy all the goodies because, again, I'm rich.
It's all yours. Tell your friends.
And with this amount of goodies, maybe I should be able to get those last supports, to be perfectly fair.
Hey, welcome.
Even if they don't work so well on people, and they're not giving the maximum thing, I could probably just chuck them at people and they'll get the stuff, right?
You have a pleasure doing business. You have a good
eye.
You have a good eye. You have a good eye. You have a good You have a good You have a good You have a good eye. A pleasure doing business with you.
Alright then, there we go.
Come again.
Hello there.
Fishing
This
club.
one, yes. This one, yes. I think this one, yes. I think this
You
one,
have
yes.
a good eye.
I think this one, yes. I think this one, yes. I think this one, yes.
I think this one, yes. I think this one, yes. I
Right,
think
that should be enough
Return
gifts
soon,
to at
please.
least force some guys to have their A supports now. The ones that are remaining, which aren't really that many. I've got parallel to do as well, so I've really got to like get a shift on, haven't I? Hello, kitty.
How is this? I am being told you can see the sea from Deirdre. Not just see, that it is right there in front of you. In Bridget, the sea has great closeness. I would be looking at it every day. But in Garrick Mach, we cannot look at the sea. So I am feeling drawn to Deirdre. Yes, I think the sea has much beauty, but can also be frightening.
Yes, it can be. Only in the shallows. Seems everyone's catching big fish today. It's another big fishy fish. Fishy time for big fish. Maybe I can get another Fódlan. That'd be the dream. Put that up for sale again, get another 18k. That's the dream. Damn it. Oh, no, I thought it was going for a fourth, but it's not. Come on. Red, not good enough. Purple. Purple. Damn it. What? I'm waiting too long. Waiting for a fourth is never profitable. I'll take her gold then. I want a Fódlan so I can make stacks. Stacks of cash. Stacks of cash. So people show up on normal days. It's a big fish day. There you go, see? Also, I think it does just show up on normal days, but I'm not... Just using the better bait is best, after all. See, I can summon them. Come to me, Fódlan, my bestest best friend. Do not believe that I am wrong. We need to make the fat stacks of money. 18k coming my way. That's what I didn't do. I didn't buy the fishing bait. Dedicated fishing stream. Platinum fish. No, I kind of want another Fódlan, but I don't know. Kind of want two so I can send another one off next week. Uh-oh. I let it go for... There's no fish. Sad times. Well, that leaves us with one person to speak to still. And we got to also do the greenhouse stuff. So now it's about eating, getting motivation, and anything else.
Claude, eh? He always was sharp among his peers. Never let himself get caught up in conventions. He wasn't typical in Fódlan. I'd like to save him if we can.
So the cat army over here. I didn't even hear what you said, but we'll make it in time. He's too determined to die, yeah.
You may be right.
The cats are queuing up.
A hungry hero is no better than a well-fed soldier. Do you know that saying? No? That's because I just made it up. If you're hungry, you're never going to be at full strength. Keep your belly full and stay strong.
Well, Pied Piper of cats. How much fish is she hiding in her dress? That's what I'm wondering. She fakes being a cat person, but what she's got is under her dress. She's got like two Tartatis pike like strapped to her thighs. That's what's going on. 100%. It's lies. Cats would surely be more attracted to me. God. Right, who do I need more support with? So Gilbert's still at a B. So we'll do the cooking with him by the look of it. We do all our cooking with Gilbert. HP and strength. The Magdred Kirsch can make that. No, you know what we make? Tutates. I don't know if I say that
have some
wrong.
experience with.
We're gonna skip you for once. You cook that.
How the meal tastes.
It says it affects them around the troops. We know. We spend most of our time cooking with you, Gilbert. You're a cooking bud.
That reminds me.
What's it remind you of, though? Oh, I actually did get the support of Gilbert from that, so that's the A support got. Hey! Take those wins. Right, so Dimitri, Dudu, Felix, Ash. These are the guys we have to food with. Today's special, the 2 fish sauté. So do we want anyone hanging out with anyone else? I think everyone is like a max support with everyone, aren't they? So we're not too worried about trying to get more people supported with other people. I mean, Dimitri needs to get an A with Mercedes and an A with Annette still. So I guess we'll look at those two. The dude's maxed his out with, you know, the Blue Lions. Oh, Dimitri. So then we don't let an A. So we'll have... Why did Ingrid go on my menu? I thought Ingrid was... Did I just delete Ingrid? I thought she was on the list. No, she's not. She's no longer on the list.
That looks appetizing.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
Alright, let's let the buds increase. And then work on things after that way. So we want Dimitri and Annette. Sweet Bun Tree. We did get some more Noah fruits, so let's do those two. Gotta raise that sport. She went right past her. Oh, well.
This takes me back. I used to love this when I was a child.
Ooh, I love this stuff. Did you know that?
I do know you like sweet things. They do look pretty tasty. It's not what I call an actual meal, but still. Right, who else did we need to get stuff with? Well, first of all, we're generally doing anything by amount of stuff we have. The dude likes gulated rings. Let's get those two.
I like this.
Man, a few words.
This looks delicious.
No unique dialogue between those two. So that leaves us with... Why is Ingrid super happy? When did I feed you? I thought I hadn't fed you. I only fed 6 people. But I taught 7 people. Oh, I guess Ingrid... Oh, no, Ingrid's happy because... Yeah. I remember now. Because she aced the map and she was MVP. That would be the thing, wouldn't it? Right, I guess I'll plant some flowers for once again. Should I do yellow? Cultivation, nothing works. So I'll just prune even though I don't need to. And apart from that, Gilbert's A has appeared. So now it's time for a bit of support, isn't it?
Professor.
Hello, Gilbert. Let's hang out.
Even this town, which was a ruin, has begun to recover its energy. However, acquiring supplies is still difficult. The people living here are struggling too. This conflict must be brought to an end soon.
I quite agree.
Yes. Let us seize victory together and build a new, more peaceful world. Still, I wonder what path my life should follow once we achieve our goals.
Aren't you going back to your home? Aren't you going back to your family? Same question.
That has been my intent. But surely my daughter Annette must have her own path to follow. Perhaps she would be happier if our paths diverged. Of course, if she desires it, I will gladly return. But if she does not, I wonder if I should ask my wife to join me here. To live out our days together at the monastery. That would not be so bad a choice either. Perhaps it is the fault of last night's drink that I am indulging in such dreams of the future today.
It's important to figure out the future. And home is where your family is, so please bring your family together, no matter where it is, please.
Yes. I've learned there is strength in focusing clearly on tomorrow and allowing yesterday to be done.
Hey! It's the old fishing guy! Hi there!
Old fishing guy?
A short time ago, I instructed these children in the art of fishing.
Thanks to you, we caught a really, really big fish in the river nearby.
Is that right? Be sure you share it with your families now.
We will!
I'm to not smiling.
I did say something about that once, didn't I? I even told you to forget you ever saw me smile. But now, I would not ask that of you. Your words from when last we spoke have stayed with me. They bring to mind the king I first served. He told me not to dwell upon the dead. The dead are dead, and those who live are not bound by them. I intend to live my own life from now on.
That's a fine smile there. Seems weird on you, though.
You have a fine smile as well. One that I could never have imagined when we first met. No matter how our titles or positions change, I hope you will always remain yourself, Professor.
Well, considering we're both going to end up around... I mean, I may as well be in with my colleagues, right? Not just the colleagues that teach here, but also, essentially, if I end up in the future advising the king or something like that, which sounds to be where I'm going to end up, in a way. I need to be in with my colleagues for the future, too. Alright. Now we can send Ingrid off. Send off the Fódlan. I need to make that money. I wonder if anyone would pick Ingrid, though. That's why I'm wondering, like, what person would people like the most to get. I mean, do they also have their items? So, for example, am I sending an Ingrid out for people to be able to use with a Raphael gem? Because that's pretty good if I am. It's a bit weirded out by the music stop there.
Hello there.
Let's just remember to
This
buy...
one, yes? I think this one, yes?
These stocks?
I think this one, yes? I think this one, yes?
I'll even buy 37 smithing stones because I'll be able to literally just sell some of the fish we just caught.
This one, yes?
And make a bit of that money back up.
Yes? I think.
Return soon, 36k cash still. So, now it's more supports. Setef. But should we try to, like, feed someone goodies aplenty until they maybe support up with me? Like Raphael over here. I know what he likes because he's pretty simple. That sounds really bad to say about someone, to be honest. So he's an A currently.
We're gonna go help.
So he likes tasty baked treats because he likes food.
Is this for me? It's so nice.
He also loves meat.
Is this for me? It's so nice.
Which you kind of had to just get anyway. You know that's going to be. And then we just keep checking.
We're going to go help Claude.
And then he likes mussels. That's the one.
Is this for me? It's so nice.
And what else can we give him? I mean, technically we want to give anything else good to someone else that would actually like it. That's not enough to go yet. Is there anyone that has stuff that is very obviously... Right, Catherine. is one. Where was Catherine again?
Professor.
I think she was up here, in the middle, between these two sections, right? Why am I fast traveling when I could just literally continue running down the hall? And I'm going the opposite way now. So it'd just be nice to, like, I'm guessing Eloise needs some stuff as well.
I think.
So this is the stuff I'd usually do off camera, but you never know when things might get rushed forward into a crazy ending kind of moment. So with that, you obviously like fishing.
Wow, for me?
And then you're gonna like weapony stuff. Hunting dagger good enough for you?
I'll take it.
No. But then, to be honest, we've just got enough stuff that we could just...
I'll take it.
You don't like floral adornments? How dare you? Whetstone?
I'll take it.
There we go.
I'll take it.
Maybe ceremonial weapons too? No, that hasn't got either of them
We're
up.
still searching, Lord.
You have to spam them with so many gifts to get them up. It's unreal. I do have ceremonial swords.
I'll take it.
No. We have various flowers. Legends of Chivalry.
I'll take it.
Oh! We found the goal.
I'll take it.
We're just going to give her tons of this stuff until she supports with us.
We're still Lord. If we crush...
That's how it works now. Oh, where's that gone? I got 4 of them. Yeah.
I'll take it.
Let's give her another 2.
I'll take.
And then check again. We're just giving her the same copy, the copy of the same book over and over.
Lord, if we crush...
That's what it feels like. Yeah, just have this multiple times. It's 2 of them now, yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
So 6 or more things that she really likes. That's got the A support there. So that's done. Goddess statuettes. Do you collect weapons?
I appreciate.
No. No, we know that's for. But we can just give them it in the end anyway.
I appreciate.
Do you like horseback riding? We've got 7 of those. Do you like gardening?
I appreciate.
No. Book of sheet music's very obvious who's that's for. What does he actually like when I think about it?
I was then.
It's a bit weird I can export with him. Well, let's go up here then. So Death still needs some support. Now that support's going to appear on the map.
What do you think?
Ah, we're getting the final supports kind of like knocked out in some senses here. I think I've got to do it with Cyril too.
I thought that our neck is controversial.
Now you're a fancy, well-dressed man.
This is wonderful.
He's well-dressed, you know.
This is
But it's the checking that's going to do me in. The constant checking to see, have I hit it yet? No. Have I hit it now? No. He was on the map as well, so technically we should get some support from him actually having been on map.
I accept.
I accept is what he says normally, is it? Do you like tea leaves?
I accept.
No. Are you a fashionable woman?
I accept.
I mean,
I accept.
Surely you should like the goddess statue, but obviously he's not as devout as you'd think.
I accept.
I mean, we've given him a fair few goodies, so maybe he's propped up? Yep, he has, so he's an A. So it's still Eloise and Cyril. Is that it? Oh no, and Raphael. God, I think we can get them all to A finally.
I guess that...
I mean, do you like gardening? Because you love chores.
This is for... This is...
Just spam him all 5.
This is...
One step over by giving him your Settlers of Catan. I've never played that game. Is Cyril good now? No, Cyril still did not get up yet. After 5 of things he likes. Do you hunt? Because you do chores?
This is for
yeah.
me?
Do you want an armored bear stuffy?
Thanks,
I don't know what necessarily else you'd like personality-wise. It's probably easier to just scroll down here and see if I've got it yet.
I guess that...
Let's give you all kinds of flowers.
Thanks,
No problem, I'll give you an Emily, I'll give you a Lily of the Valley.
Thanks,
I'll give you Forget-Me-Not.
Thanks, Professor.
And I'll give you a Pitch Plant.
Thanks, Professor.
Is that enough? You've got like a billion watering cans for the... You've got nearly a separate watering can for every single flower. That's how well equipped you are currently. No!
I guess that...
It's got individual watering cans for this kind of stuff.
Thanks, Professor.
I'll give you coffee beans.
Thanks, Professor.
I'll give you a board game as well.
Thanks, Professor.
Everyone's gonna have a board game. Gold! So, Aloise, Raphael. We're nearly there. Start with Raphael. Do you just like eating coffee beans? Are you one of the ones who get those weird mix and match jelly beans, of which some of them are coffee? And they taste really weird? Oh, I've already given them away. Okay.
Thanks.
We'll give you a board game too. Do you like spices? You like cooking?
Thanks.
Okay. Just eat the spices. Oh, blue cheese, for goodness sake.
For me?
There's literally food right here.
Is this for...
You idiot. Raphael's support has got, so now it's just Aloise's. We're nearly there. And that will have got all of my own personal supports. Aloise, we're coming for you. You have a board game, you have a board game. We're spreading them around. We're going to make it like a thing. This is like the original marketing pitch. Like, you get a couple of free samples, get the populace interested because they invite their friends around, then they want board games too, right? See? I'm just starting my own monopoly. It's literally the board game, obviously.
I was getting it. Then we... But...
Right, it's all gone quiet.
I appreciate...
Have these board games for a bit. You can have one. Oh, you like ancient coins? Alright, we'll give him 2 ancient coins. Now, are you supported with me now? No. Man.
I was getting that, but...
You're a hard sell. I even gave you board games.
I'll take this for now.
Oh, he doesn't like studying government. Okay. Do you like embroidery?